Hey guys, Ralph here. True Power Trumpet Fitness, and welcome to Magnificent Monday. And it is an absolutely magnificent Monday. We got belted with snow, and I was up, about 6 inches of really heavy stuff, and I was up shoveling it this morning. But there's always a golden lining with me, you know that. Anybody that lives in an area where you get snow, the several hours immediately after a snowstorm are beautiful. I live in a very type of scenic, woodsy kind of residential area, and before the snow gets dirty, it is just absolutely spectacular. I was out shoveling, and the snow cleans the air as well. You breathe easier. It's just beautiful out. It's just beautiful out. Anyway, when they start walking their dogs and all that sort of stuff, it's a different story. But for the few hours, it's just beautiful. Anyway, you saw the thumbnail. So I have some stuff I have to talk to you about, including the thumbnail. And I have not touched the trumpet since Friday. I told you I was away all weekend at a synchronized swimming meet up in Boston, and very successful, may I say. And that's that. So let's see what we got. And double C's in Arbin, why not? Anyway, I'll let that pick up. But here we are. And I have to say, guys, of all the wonderful things that True Power, Jerry's stuff and everything brings to the table, the thing that still amazes me is the no warm-up. I can't begin to tell you what a liberating thing that is. Anyway, you saw, if you've been following the channel, which I know you all have, okay, I put in a health and fitness one. Now, guys, you don't have to follow that if you don't want to. I have no problem with that at all. What happens is I do throw them in every now and then, and there's no reason for you to do it, but if you look back at the ones that I throw in there, they always come soon after I talk about one of my idols that I feel left us too early. Okay? Now, Bill Chase died of a plane crash. It had nothing to do with health. But I intimated that the lifestyle he was leading, it was not going to end well if he kept up with that, chop-wise or health-wise. And guys, my new book coming out is going to be Live to be 150. I am. And guys, why wouldn't you get on board? The cool thing is that I have incorporated all these physiological aspects from both working out and health and fitness into the trumpet fitness. And they do work hand in hand. Okay? Now, I've said many times that you do not have to be a physical marvel, like Jack LaLanne or something, to be a great trumpet player. The fact of the matter is, all my idols were a physical mess. Okay? But I completely, 100% feel, and I stand by this as sure as I'm standing here, if Maynard and Maurice, for two examples, okay, followed my protocol, that's the trumpet, they're fine with the trumpet, okay, but if they followed my health protocol, they'd still be with us and they'd still be killing it. They'd still be killing it. From a trumpet perspective, we know you don't have to work that hard, okay, but from a physical perspective, they would still be touring. Maurice would still be doing 200 Brandenburgs. I mean, forget it, guys. That's just the way it is. Now, take trumpet out of the mix for a minute. I think if you follow this at all, you'll agree that my message here is not trying to tell you how great I am. I'm not trying to sell books. I mean, $10, I'm trying to help trumpet players who had suffered. And my health and fitness aspect of it is the exact same thing. I want you guys to live as long as you want, literally. And I want it to be productive. I don't want you to have to worry about obesity and diabetes and all this sort of stuff. And I want you to be able to play with your grandkids. And I want you to be able to sprint up a flight of stairs if you're a little late for a rehearsal and not be having a heart. That's what this is all about. If a six-pack abs comes along with it, well, great. But that is not necessarily the point. It's overall health. And every once in a while, I'm going to throw them in there. And if you don't want to listen to them, don't listen to them. But if you want to live to be 150 and a prosperous, healthy 150, come over to my True Power Health and Fitness channel and get on board. Okay? That's going to be my next book. Live to be 150, I am. So anyway, to pedagogy. Get off my bully pulpit for a minute and talk about pedagogy. Now, you know that you saw the thumbnail. Stop, spit buzz, and reset. Now, for guys going on 25 years, I have always told my students, stop and reset. Stop and reset. I've said that 1,000 times. Every single person that's listening to this and has had a private lesson with me is shaking their head. Yep, oh God, how many times have I heard that? How many times have I been in the middle of some glorious phrase? No, stop, reset. Okay. That's discipline and everything, and I'm not going to get into that. That's well, I will get into a little bit. But I'm adding something to it. We're tweaking a little bit more. Stop, spit buzz, and reset. Guys, I've been doing this incessantly with all my private students, and you can't believe how much of a difference that makes. Spit buzzing, whatever may be wrong that got off, crashing tight, tongue going back, losing the grip, whatever that could be wrong, the spit buzzing is going to set it right. If you're doing it right, it is going to set it right. And then you go right back to it, and you sound like a different player. I can't believe how many times, and the light bulb goes on, and all my students, there's a silly grin on their face. I can't believe the difference. 20 seconds. You crash 1 minute, you take a 15-second spit buzz, and then you reset and you go back, and all of a sudden it's screaming. Guys, it's so important. It's so easy. Now make sure you do it right. Unlike some of our idols, excuse me, I had a little cough, that are not spit buzzing right, it's a waste of time if it's not right. Stop, think about what you're doing. You don't have to think about anything else. Just the tongue pressing against the soft inner red, which will bring the soft inner red up to the cutting edge of the top teeth. As we said, they're going to be there anyway. That's where it's supposed to be. Guys, that's all the warm-up you need. That's all the warm-up you need. Okay? Stop, spit buzz, and reset. Now, guys, I know that can be frustrating. Almost every single person that's listening to this has had an extensive musical career. And you're all good, solid musicians, at least, if not terrific musicians. Okay? So when you are in the middle of a musical phrase, hallelujah, your system is crying out to finish that phrase. Okay? But discipline, if you are crashing in the middle of that hallelujah, whatever the case may be, a Clark study, Carnival of Venice, a Dizzy Gillespie, it doesn't, if you crashing in the middle, you have to stop, spit buzz, and then go back and play it correctly. Guys, that will make all the difference in the world. I'm telling you, the simple little thing will make all the difference in the world. Stop, spit buzz correctly, and reset. And there you go. Okay, another great week here at True Power. And that's that. If you want to live to be 150, follow me on the other channel. If not, let's just get back to it. Love you all, and eat and drink fruits and vegetables and live your life with true power.